Hello there, everyone. It's me, the Grunch Monster, here to bring you a video about my opinion on the controversy of Jontron being emotionally abused as a child. Now, if you look at the picture on the screen, it's quite small text, but you can somewhat see it. There is just so much proof that John, as I believe I may call him, was emotionally abused by his parents as a child. And I don't see why that's such a terrible thing, honestly. This is just bringing it to light. Maybe we shouldn't be so hard on the guy. Maybe we should feel bad. If we look on the right of the picture, it is his Newgrounds account, which, on many occasions on Game Grumps, he has said, "Oh yes, I met Egoraptor on Newgrounds, and my name is Birdman XZ6. Now, if you look at his feed, he's sharing videos of himself, so it's obviously him. He has plenty of movies about onions. He has some strange obsession with onions. He just loves the onions. And then, on the middle top, you will see his old abandoned Twitter account with his real name, John Jafari, @TheOnionKing. Underneath that, you'll see his old YouTube account, which he still uploads on every 2 months. He has a video of him talking to Jacques when he got Jacques. Again, the name on the YouTube channel is The Onion King. Coincidental? I think not. He has videos of him talking to Jacques. Let's see. He has on the side a post from his Yahoo Answers account named The Onion King, which we can only assume is him. I mean, what are we gonna just assume it's some other onion lover? Let's see. The question says, an older kid's question about bad parents. So we got a Yahoo Answers account just to ask this question because it's hard to search for a similar topic online. Now for a little backstory. I'm 19 years old, 3 months till I'm 20. Keep this in mind, as it says, posted 3 years ago. That was in 2012, of course. I have had one reoccurring problem all of my remembered life. Only one thing that makes me sometimes feel like my life is terrible, even though the rest of it's frickin' brilliant. My parents. The problem is that on the outside they would seem to be very good parents, and maybe parents that spoiled their child a little too much. I am an only child, which he has stated in many Game Grumps videos. So I guess I got a bit more stuff than friends who have siblings. They would seem on the outside to be loving, which technically they are, and respectable people, which technically they also are. Now keeping that in mind, this is where it gets complicated. Ever since I was a kid, they would hold on to me closely and yell at me viciously every time I did something they deemed wrong. Both my parents seem to have a major stick up their asses since the early 80s, so pretty much any means of fun is bad according to them. Both of them are foreigners to America, which, in the Game Grumps episode, that there will be a clip of near the end of the video, you will see, he says, both of them are foreigners. He says, I imitate my father a lot, and he's a foreigner. And both of them had rocky childhoods. My dad had a worse childhood than my mom did. He was kicked out of his house as a 4 to 5-year-old boy. He also had to basically wander around looking for places to stay with other family members, so he's fundamentally screwed up. Despite this, they are both good people with no intent to hurt other people, and they are respectable in every aspect minus the emotional stability plan. The problem is, no one sees what I see at home, and I don't know whether I should feel bad or not. My main problem is that my parents seem to be in a prolonged state of Disney, where they're always in a negative mood, and this carries over to me. I will get yelled at constantly. They will not listen to me, even when I carefully sit down and suggest options to fix the situation. They constantly blame me for problems with the family. They tear down my every being and tell me that I'm stupid and worthless. Basically, put every possible combination of emotional abuse on this list, it will be there. I dislike the fact that they didn't listen to what I say and forget the key information about my life, i.e., I have a 3.9 GPA, not a 3.1 or something. When I was younger, I thought I was wrong, and I thought I was just being a difficult kid, which I kind of was, but now that I'm almost 20 and still living at home because of community college, I'm starting to think that they might be two assholes who happen to love me. There's no doubt that they love me, in the parent-kid sort of way, and they are good parents who pay my expenses and such, but at the same time, I feel like I really just don't respect them. Here are things I commonly hear in the house almost daily. You're an idiot. You are just the most low-class person. Why can't you be like blank friend? Why do you associate only with the worst people? Do you want me to punch you in the face? Why are you causing all my problems? Why should we be happy? We have nothing to be happy about. I'm kind of stressed right now, so I don't know if I'm accurately depicting what I'm trying to type out here. Basically, what I'm asking is if anyone here thinks that my parents are emotionally abusive, and if I shouldn't give a rat's about the harmful things that they say. As a side note, I know none of you know me, but I will tell you truthfully that I don't cause much trouble, and the little I do is harmless fun. Also, I'm pretty nice, and my GPA is 3.9. I drink sometimes, smoke weed, and have done harder drugs, though not anymore, and they know it. So that's all they would get to get mad about, I guess. I know I'm not an adult yet, I'm still living in their house, but no one should be treated the way I'm treated. I get no respect, even when I'm doing nothing wrong. I feel like my parents are misguided people who don't even know what true happiness is. Hit them in the face. I shouldn't care, right? Why should I? I don't even like them as people. I'm losing my mind. On a last note, my psychologist evaluated them and said they have a lot of problems, and the best thing to do is move out. Financially, I can't. Any advice? John, you're all good now. You're all good. This has been a Grunge Monsters presentation, revealing the truth. Have a nice day.
It's very good. Now they know my dad is foreign. It's very good. Now they know my dad is foreign. Now they know my dad is foreign. It's very good. Now they know my dad is foreign. Very good.